I invite us into a time of giving. And first of all, I thank you for your generous support of Centro Humanitario, our September mission partner. By the time I recorded this, we had already received over $1,000. And as you know, this will go in the form of direct relief payments to low-wage and day laborers, regardless of citizenship status in El Centro's program. And so we say thank you. So as we transition now into a new month, we return to a familiar cause called Neighbors in Need, which is an annual special offering of the United Church of Christ. We'll watch a brief video to learn more about how our ministry is carried forward in this way, but I always want to make sure you understand that this offering is the way the 20 indigenous UCC congregations on reservations in the Dakotas are funded. It's gifts from this offering every year in October that literally fund these tiny congregations. And the rest of the offering is shared in the form of micro-grants, and this year with a special focus on ministries affected by COVID-19. And finally, thank you for your generous outpouring of support for our vision of Park Hill 2.0. As checks have come in the mail or by credit card on our website, I have been completely humbled and overwhelmed by your tremendous generosity. And I want to read one note that came with a check. I choose to invest in the future of Park Hill and its digital expansion plans, and I do so because of the tireless efforts of the congregation's work toward a world that is open, inclusive, just, and compassionate. I do so because of a hope for many more new voices like Susan and Lori and Sally's, the new members who just joined. Digital expansion will mean new possibilities for a growth of a progressive community. And so in gratitude for the imagination of our leaders, I offer this gift. And we continue to welcome your gifts and invite you to invest in the vision of the church's future. Thank you to all of you who have already contributed. So before we give, I want to give thanks for our first experimental in-person Sunday school gathering of children, youth, and families last Sunday. And seeing each mask was a wonderful blessing. So just remember, because of your gifts, every week another life is changed. And so we dedicate the gifts we are about to make and eagerly anticipate what God is going to do with our gifts this week.
Hello, my name is Bentley Bahr de Leyden. I am the Executive Associate for Justice and Local Church Ministries. I am also the Administrator for the Neighbors in Need Special Mission Offering.
And I'm Chris Davies, the Program Manager for Congregational Assessment, Support, and Advancement, and I sit on the Granting Committee for Neighbors in Need.
We're here to discuss in a nutshell what the Special Mission Offering supports. In the USA, the Neighbors in Need offering goes to justice and compassion projects.
1/3 of all of the Neighbors in Need money goes towards the Council for American Indian Ministries.
We're of love, we're peace, we're not warlike. My people, we're always spiritual. So that's what I wanted to tell people, that we're not against anyone. We just want to live too.
The other 2/3 are used by the UCC's Justice and Witness Ministries towards projects of direct action, justice, and advocacy work.
If we believe in a God who is loving and just, then to follow that God, we have to work for justice as well. If we don't all use our voices, those that aren't able to be heard stand in silence.
Neighbors in Need grants are awarded to UCC churches and organizations doing justice work in their communities. The amounts range from $1,000 to $10,000 and are funded for projects doing direct service, community organizing, advocacy to address systemic injustice.
My friends, we are living in a day where fear is reigning, and we have an administration that is perpetuating that fear. In the face of fear, the only weapon that wins is love.
Amen.
For the past few years, the Neighbors in Need offering has been closely tied to the Three Great Loves campaign, engaging our love of God by focusing on love of children, love of creation, and love of neighbor. This year, the Neighbors in Need offering will focus on the love of neighbor by uplifting special projects engaging our immigrant neighbors and communities.
I ask that the immigration authorities have mercy on me and that they give me my freedom. I want to thank everybody who is gathered here today. Those of you who are moms and dads know how difficult it would be to be separated from your children.
Peace UCC in Webster Groves, Missouri, outside of St. Louis, was awarded $3,000 for a Freedom School program, which lasted 6 weeks during the summer months. The program ranged in age from kindergarten to second grade, at the end of which each student went home with books that reflected their diversity. Most importantly, the program cost nothing to any of the families.
Friends, this is the good news of God, facilitated by presence, partnership, and patience.
Will you please take your envelope and make a gift to Neighbors in Need today?
We hope so. May God bless you, and thank you for your support.